Good morning, good morning. Are we ready to go? It's Tuesday morning and we are going to be down on the mat working with our Pilates exercises. So we're going to be feeling breath, we're going to be feeling shoulder stability, we're going to be feeling pelvic alignment, rib cage alignment, neck and head alignment. So yes, it's all about posture, keeping our posture in check while we're actually working through the exercises, being aware of our form, being aware of our breath control, and just generally really focusing on some length and some control, so inner focus. So bear with me while I fiddle with the knobs and we will get going. Sometimes I do wonder about this tech. It waits for you and then pounces. Here we go. All right, let's come down to the mat and let's start our 20 minutes of Pilates. And don't forget, as you come in this morning, leave me a little emoji or a comment. And if you're on the replay, either hashtag replay or just a little hi. So we're going to start with the breath, focusing so that we become inner and towards ourselves. So let's start to lengthen up through the spine. Inhale and grow up and find the stack of joints up through your spine. And then drop the shoulders. Now we have to engage into the abdominals a little bit to stay upright. Okay, let's think about those shoulders now. Let's just roll them around on the inhale, exhale. So we're going a little quicker than we might normally for Pilates. We're just a little bit more zest than that. Okay. Let's identify where these shoulder blades are and get them gliding around the rib cage. Take the arms forward and pull them back. Keeping the arms long, just move through without moving the upper body. Just get the shoulder blades to move. Everything has to move, but in control, keeping the shoulders down, out of the ears. Still thinking about our breath in through the nose and out through pursed lips. Okay. Let's identify a full range of motion through the shoulder. Inhale now. And circle round, up and round. Notice how the breath in promotes the length through your spine, opening the rib cage. Good. One more. Open out the arms now. Feel the shoulder blades come in towards each other as you feel the openness of the chest. Breath again, inhaling. Now exhale, flex. Inhale and open. Get a little movement through the wrists. Inhaling, exhaling, open. So you can do this in a chair while you're at work. They might look at you a little bit odd, but this is a really, really good way of opening up the airways. And if you're feeling nervous about something, you're about to do something, work with this exercise and then you'll be surprised how much energy and confidence it will give you to approach that challenge. Okay, let's find our pelvic alignment. We're on our back. Find neutral gap underneath the back. Let's roll through. Just work through, thinking about the connection of the pelvic floor, drawing up towards your rib cage, allowing your back to come down to the mat. We're going to move through now into an exercise called the hip rolls as we imprint and peel up, working through the joints in your spine. So we're mobilizing all the joints in your back, imprinting and squeezing as we roll up, exhaling to come back down. I've got one more. Inhale, prepare, exhale, imprint, peel up, inhale and hold at the top. Notice the rib cage isn't flared, it's soft, it's down, and then we expand it as we take the breath in. Exhale and roll back down. We're going into hip openers. So we're going to take one leg out, rotate the knee outwards, glide it back in. Same leg, lengthen, rotate, glide, return, out, rotate. Changing the direction, out with the knee. Notice the movement is coming from the hip here. As we keep everything under control, the level pelvis, drive. As you send the knee out, exhale, and then rotate in the hip socket, pull up on the side, drag the heel back in. Let's go with the other leg. Exhale out, rotate, pull it back in. Try and keep everything level. Imagine you've got a saucer of milk on your tummy and it's not going to slop off. Out, working into the hip flexors and opening inside the joints. And this is often a good cue. You can get an idea of what's happening to your pelvis and your abdominals while you're working here with the fingertips on your hips. So there's your hip openers. Let's challenge our imprint. Take the pelvis into imprints. Shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips. Roll the tailbone away. Lift the legs to tabletop. Tap the toes down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember your shoulders stay down. And be aware of our shoulder placement. Arms come up. Drop the shoulder blades down and feel them square to mat. Opposite arm to leg. Let's go. Tap, tap. Now, options here. If you're finding your back is lifting and you haven't quite got the stability for your pelvis yet, don't worry. Take one foot down and work with one foot and gradually build up some strength through your core to hold. And again, with this next exercise, take the arms out wide and then rotate the knees over to one side. Inhale to hold. And again, if you're finding a challenge with your lower back, take the feet down and rotate with the knees just going over the body and the feet rolling on their edges. Exhale over, inhale hold, exhale center, and exhale go again. Inhale, stay, and return. Bring the arms in, lower the feet, and we are rolling over onto our side. So if we consider that the lower body now has been in the rotation, we're working into the upper body for rotation. And this is a lovely exercise too for opening out the airways. Inhale up, drop the shoulder in, inhale. Exhale, rotate the rib cage and then open out the arm. Keep the knees down. Inhale, stay. And exhale, come back over. Go again. Up, drop, rotate, open, hold, stay. Exhale, come over. One more. Blow it up, drop the shoulder in, press the knees down. Feel your obliques challenged. Really get the rotation of the rib cage coming around the body, and then use your obliques to bring you back. Go to the other side. Up and over. So it's threading through, stacking on the shoulders, stacking on the hips, heels in line with the tailbone, double arms in front. Inhale up, control, rotate, and you'll become aware which side is tighter. Inhale. Exhale, come back over. So we're getting a little neck turn as well. Up, control the shoulder, find it in its place. Rotate the rib cage, open, hold, exhale. Up, control, rotate, over, hold, and exhale. Hand down in front of the chest. Let's go for the cat stretch. So lovely, safe way of mobilizing through the spine. Knees directly underneath hips, and we flex the head in towards the chest. Draw the tailbone underneath you. Inhale here. Exhale, roll the tail out, roll the head out. And this great exercise encourages us to breathe wide into the rib cage. Difficult to breathe down into the diaphragm because the abdominals are all crunched up. Roll out the tail, roll out the head. Go again. From the flat back, flex, head, press down through the palms of the hands, draw the tailbone underneath you. Inhale, exhale, roll out, and one more, let's go. Flex, identify any sticky parts, try and mobilize the whole of the spine. And we're going to do a little bit extra here. We're going to release that pelvis as we circle it round. So the whole spine feels mobilized and oiled up. Tuck the toes under, and we're coming over onto our back for our first of our abdominal exercises. Let's start with the essential ab prep, and at level 1, lengthen through the back of the neck, fingertips at the back of the head, nice and light, elbows wide. Exhale, neutral pelvis, lifting the chest up, sliding the ribs to the hips. Inhale, exhale. Let's go again, little head nod. Exhaling up. Inhale, hold. And exhale down. And again. Up, up, up. And down. 2 more here. And down. So we notice we're not coming up too high, but we are maintaining the neutral pelvis. We're not pushing the back into the mat. Okay. Standard ab prep. Hands come to your sides. Drop the fingertips past the pelvis. Hover the arms, lengthen through the back of the neck. Inhale. And exhale. Again, drop. Curling up. Inhale, hold. Exhale down. 1 more here. And then we're going to the level 3. And up and rolling down. So now we check the stability of the pelvis by taking it into imprint, then bring the legs to tabletop. Lengthen again through the back of the neck. Little head nod, remembering we are keeping the head in line with the upper spine as we curl up. Hold and lifting from the chest, sliding the ribs to the hips. Hold, rolling that down. Let's go again. Drop, curl up. Inhale, exhale. And again, drop, reach, hold, and roll back down. So you might have found a little bit of tension in the back of the neck. Try and release the jaw and avoid any tension there. Let's come over onto your front. We're working into the breaststroke prep. So legs long and parallel, elbows wide. Reach out from the crown of the head. Pull the shoulders back. Draw those abdominals up, reach and push the chest bone forward, extend, inhale, exhale, coming back down, inhale, hold, shoulders, reach out from the head, and then we can exhale and blow ourselves away from the mat. Notice the head stays in line with the upper spine, and we come back down. So we're neither tipping or tilting the head and causing a trap in the neck joints. Inhale at the top and exhale down. 1 more. Shoulders, connect, reach and lengthen. Hold. And we're not coming up high. We're keeping the lowest ribs on the mat to avoid unhinging the lower back. So taking your hands to your sides. Bring them so the palms are up, turn the palms down, reach the fingertips and extend the upper body up and pull the shoulders back. Hold and roll back down. Inhale, prepare, exhale up. So this is your breaststroke prep 2 and we roll back down. Let's go again. Shoulders, extend, reach, hold and roll back down. And again, last one. up and down. So fingertips to forehead. Now this would be your level 3 because we're challenging the back extensors with a heavier lever. Keeping the fingertips on the forehead. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, extend the upper body up. Hold. And exhale down. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale down. One more. And rolling down. Always after any prone exercise, we go back to shell stretch. Press the knees down, lift the pelvis, and push away back behind your onto your sit bones. Open out through the back and breathe. So the hands can be forward or back, doesn't matter. Open out. And then restack, send the tailbone down to the floor, rolling up. We're going to take the legs forward into a spine twist. So again, we're thinking posture, we're thinking the pelvis underneath the rib cage. And if this is a challenge for you and it's hard to get the pelvis aligned, and you feel as though they're tucked underneath, hop yourself up onto a cushion or cross your legs. So we need to be tall because we're rotating this rib cage. Take the arms to the fingertips to the shoulders to start with. Let's rotate. So we get the idea that the rib cage comes around the body, and inhale and exhale round again. And inhale. If we're getting any cracking going on, make sure you're lengthened and your spine is stacked. Return and exhale round. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to the full exercise. Take the arms out wide. Thumbs up. Just see the fingertips in the peripheral of your eyes as you rotate. Keep them there in the peripheral of your eyes so you're not tempted to close the arms in. Exhale round. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And one more each way. Feel the rib cage coming around the body and trying to keep the pelvis underneath you. And return. So a little break exercise. Draw the chin in towards your chest. Keep the pelvis aligned and just roll down into your lap. So we don't need to come far. If we were to tip further, we would probably tip from the hips and then we pull on the back. So we just want that flexibility in the upper spine only to mobilize through the back. And let's roll up. So let's challenge ourselves with a half roll back. Feet in line with the sit bones. Got the alignment, the knees are up and we are on the sit bones. But let's take that pelvis underneath us and work into a curve. Pull the abdominals in so you've got that C shape, and then take the arms forward. Drop the shoulders down and just flex a little more. There's your starting point. Exhale back. Inhale. So this is our essential half roll back. And we can add to this to make it more challenging. We can add by sending the tailbone further back and then extending the leg. Bring it back in and roll forward. Staying in the C shape. So we're maintaining, we're locking in those abdominals and rolling forward. Let's go one more each leg. Out, in, and back, out, and in. Okay, another level. Release the arms. So many I've seen have tension in the shoulders. So we come back, we bring the arms up, we create a heavier lever, and it works the abs a little more. Exhale back, inhale up, exhale forward. Okay, let's go for a little shoulder roll. This is great if you're feeling tension in those shoulders. So we're working the abdominals while we're circling the shoulders round. Any clunking and grinding going on, release and come forward. Exhale back, little sniffs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come forward. Let's roll down and extend the upper body into a nice long line. Stretch out those abdominals, and then we're coming up to sitting for final exercise for this morning. There's never enough time, is there? Take the arms up, drop the shoulders in, and flex to one side with our mermaid. So we're getting a lateral bend here as we come over. Inhale up, take the arms up, go over to the other side, and over. Again, remembering that we need to be stacked with the spine so it gets a chance to bend sideways. Over. Hand comes down and just adds a little bit of guidance for us. We're not relying on it. Just come down and over. And inhale. So there we have this morning, Tuesday, done. Thank you for joining me, and I hope that has helped you this morning. We are moving straight on to in Wednesday for more abs. So come and join me on Wednesday for core control and some balance, and that will help with all sorts of things, including putting your socks on in the morning. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye for now.